This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for September 25th, 2024. It's currently July 16th, 2024, 5:07 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading is $564.86. That's USD. The file for the September 25th reading was created on June 27th, 2024 at 12:59 p.m. Eastern Time. The overall theme and behavior for SPY on the 25th, we have there's a significant move to the upside. Hard to say if it lasts the whole day. I think probably at least part of the day. Yeah, most of the day. So there's a significant move to the upside. Behavior on the high side, there's an important technical price level on at least the 1 month scale highlighted at the high. So usually this is like indicating like a top or a bottom depending on what significator it's located at. And the behavior on the low, we've got that devil card again. Intentional fake out, shake out, some sort of tricky chart behavior intended to make us think we're going lower or well, we'll look at that in more detail as we progress. And then I'm advised to trade around a field attempt to break through resistance followed by a decline through key support. Now we're going to get into the hour by hour chart behavior as well as timing the highs, the lows, and the best trade opportunities. But before we do that, I just want to make sure you're aware. The whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. And we do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. It's a threefold agreement between the universe and anybody utilizing this information for personal gain. Nothing wrong with gaining from this information as long as you are simultaneously helping other people. So the way that you do that is you go to our website, Tarot for Traders, to the resources tab. 5% of all profits should be donated forward to one of these charities here. Just click a link and donate. It's super easy. And 5% of the profit should be donated back to the channel through one of these links. If you're international, you can use the app Wise. It's reliable, or you can use crypto. There's a ton of different QR codes for crypto donations. It leaves you at 90%. That's way more than a stockbroker would ever leave you with. With that said, guys, make sure to follow through on the rule of karma. As long as you do that, the universe considers you an angel investor in the channel. It's going to set it back to you tenfold for following through. Blessings to all my angel investors. Let's get back into it. In the pre-market, we open higher, and then there's multiple failed attempts to break through key resistance. Probably a bit of decline off of that resistance at some point. And by the open, we're rallying. Matter of fact, there might not be decline there, but by the open, we're rallying along diagonal trend line. And that rally ends with a fast move higher and then a breakdown through the diagonal trend line with increasing volatility as we move forward in time. However, in the first half hour out of that decline, big move to the upside, reaching for distant resistance. Move to the upside continues between 10 and 11-ish into the 11:30, around 11:30. There's the turnover, like there's a crest that forms at a high for the day thus far. And we decline, do like a U-shaped dip between 11:30 and 1 o'clock. And we come back to a peak at 1 o'clock at key resistance. From that resistance, which is a high for the day, we decline pretty notably into a low for the day. At that resistance, at the high for the day, I'm advised not to chase a rally. That's a good place to exit a long position. And you could open up a short position and close the short position in the next hour between roughly 2 and 3 when we visit a day's low. A lot of price change covered between that 2 to 3 o'clock hour. Most likely revisit that high, that resistance level again. So you could close, and when we hit a day's low, you could close the short, open up a long, close the long when we come back to that resistance from the Ace of Swords price level that we saw around 1 o'clock. And then in the last hour, there's a brief peak that's easily missed, followed by a decline through multiple support levels, pop and drop at the close. I also got a unicursal hexagram clairvoyant impression when I was laying the cards for this reading. I notated that on the sticky note, indicating that this is probably a good place to exit out of long positions for a profit on on the scale of like a multi-day trade. On the 25th, this is most likely our highest price level for the month. And that's SPY for September 25th, 2024. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. As always, make sure to follow that rule of karma. You know where to go, you know what to do. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.